Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hold My Nugget Studios for your 2018 NFL Week 8 game highlight commentary. Out in London, Carson Wentz being assaulted in the pocket as they fumble on the play. It's recovered by Telvin Smith and returned all the way back to the 25-yard line.
All the fuck you have to do is block the motherfucker!
Out in Oakland, the Indianapolis Colts activating their dreadlock powers as Andrew Lucky Charms looking towards the end zone. He's got his man to strike blood first. Touchdown Colts. Out in Carolina, the Baltimore Ravens would call on the power of Pokemon because Hitmontop use rapid spin. And Alex Collins would activate his dreadlock powers and run into the end zone for a 14-yard Baltimore Ravens touchdown. Out in Arrowhead Stadium, the Broncos would strike blood first as Philip Lindsay Lohan would get the carry, go into the end zone to give the Broncos a touchdown. Out in Cincinnati, Jameis Crablegs Winston got his man open in the end zone. He just happened to play for the other team. It's intercepted by Sean Williams, and he's returning it all the way back to the 25-yard line. Hey, Jameis, no big deal. It's not like you're going to throw another interception, right? Out in Los Angeles, Ron Rodgers takes the snap, hands the ball to Jamal Williams, who'd go in the end zone for the Packers touchdown. Fuck the Rams. Come on and fuck the Rams. Come on and fuck the Rams. Out to Soldier Field we go. Mitch Trubisky takes the snap, 2nd and 10. Looking to his left, he's got Tariq Cohen. Much like transgender medication, he's got blockers, but he's got second thoughts. He doesn't need to use them as he runs all the way into the end zone for a 70-yard Chicago Bears touchdown. Out to the land of ketchup, Heinz Field we go. Big Ben takes the snap. The ball's intercepted by the Cleveland Browns. Out to the Arizona gun range we go. Josh Rosen takes the snap and he forgot that you can't shoot bullets with your gun on safety. 2 for your mistakes, dummy. Safety for the 49ers. Then back in Cincinnati, Joe Mixon would treat the Bucs defense like he treats women in college as he punched the ball into the end zone for the Bengals score. We head out to the Meadowlands where Alex Check Down Smith takes the snap and he does what he does best. Check it down to Adrian Fuck out of here, Mark Ingram. I just passed Tony Dorsett to become the 9th all-time leading rusher. You'll never achieve the accolades that I did in my career, Peterson, for the Redskins touchdown. Out to the home of the Model T, Matthew Stafford takes the snap, tells Seattle, don't touch me, you silly goose. And he's looking to go deep. He's got Marvin Jones who tells the defender, you gotta be quicker than that. Touchdown Lions. In Wentz, Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spend most of my days. Fuck your television show. The ball's intercepted by Jalen Ramsey. The Carolina Crips in the Sioux zone. Take the ball, white man. How are all the McCaffreys good at football? Blue eyes, white privilege. As Christian McCaffrey would go into the end zone to even up the score.
That's how a white man runs a football.
Back to OH. Ayo! Jameis Winston about to turn the football over again. We know! As Jameis Crablegs Winston is intercepted by Preston Brown, and he's gonna return it all the way back to the 42. Hey, Jameis, that's 2 in 1 quarter. I mean, it's not like you're gonna throw another interception, right? Back to Carolina we go. Hey, Alex, Halloween's coming up. What chocolate you giving up? Butterfingers! As he fumbles on the play, it's gonna be recovered by the Carolina Panthers inside the 20. Russell, I turned the home into a housewife. Wilson takes the snap, play action fake, rolling to his left. He takes the Detroit Lions defense to K Jewelers. Can I have a Tyler 24-yard diamond locket for the Seahawks touchdown? Every kiss begins with K. On the ensuing kickoff, the Seahawks to give the ball back to the Detroit Lions and Amir Abdullah awaiting the kick. He fields it at the 1-yard line. Hey, did you start eating your Halloween candy early? Why does your breath smell like Butterfingers? As he fumbles on the play, it's recovered by the Seattle Seahawks at the 34. Third field goal attempt for the Cleveland Browns. Greg Joseph lines up for the 41-yard field goal, but Pidgeotto use whirlwind. It's wide to the right. Is it Greg Joseph or is that Zane Gonzalez? I'd rather clean toilets with my tongue than have you as my kicker. Put your motherfucking head back down. The Carolina Crips once again in the Sioux Whoop zone. Cam Newton will find G-Reg Greg Olsen in the end zone.
What's your name?
G-Reg.
What you do?
Get head.
How you do?
Drop my drawers and let her see my third leg. Chillin' on the 7th floor. I gotta let these chickens know. Big Greg is in the house and I finna make these hoes choke. On my balls, on my dick, then I'm bustin' up quick. On the face, on the chest, stick my dick between the breasts. Come on fellas, let's get weird. Stick your dick up in the ear while I'm laughing at these guys. A second nut all in the eyes. That's how we do it, son. In the eye.
For the Panthers touchdown to take the lead. Back to Oakland we go. Derek Vehicle takes the snap on 1st and 5 from the 31. He's got Roberts over the middle, wide open in the seam for the Raiders touchdown. That's a real Gruden grinder right there, baby. Did you see Khalil Mack make any plays today? No, because he was out with an injury. Gruden grinders don't get hurt, baby. Back to Pittsburgh we go. 1st and 10. Big Ben takes the snap, pump fake. He floats the ball like a butterfly. The Browns get stung by AB as he goes into the end zone to give the Steelers the lead. We head out to OH. Ayo, the Buccaneers playing defense yet? Hell no! As Andy Dalton finds Tyler Boyd in the end zone to give the Bengals another score. This week on Catching Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Bloods in the swoop zone. Patrick Mahomes takes the snap. He finds Kelce crossing over the middle for the Chiefs touchdown. Thank you for calling the Pittsburgh Pastry Shop. How may I help you? Yes, I'm calling about the job opening. What's your name, Baker Mayfield? What are you, a baker? What do you make? Apple turnovers as the ball is intercepted by Joe Hayden. Here come the New York Giants, baby. Bum-ass Eli Manning takes the snap. The ball's intercepted by DJ Swearinger, activating his dreadlock powers. Vintage Eli Manning.
DJ Swearinger, I think he's going to pick off Eli 2 times.
One more to go.
2nd and 9 for the Oakland Raiders. Derek Vehicle takes the snap from the 30-yard line. He's looking over the middle. He's got his man, Jared I like to cook, who'd go into the end zone for the Oakland Raiders touchdown to take the lead. Yeah, baby, we only want Gruden grinders out here in Oakland, unlike that man who's inactive today. I'm talking about Khalil Mack, who's probably taking a nap. Since he was inactive, he ain't getting no snaps. Therefore, he ended today with no sacks. A real Gruden grinder would get a sack even when they're not playing. Back to OH. Ayo, the Bengals are in the period-colored zone. We know Joe Mixon runs the ball into the end zone to give the Bengals a 21-0 lead. 2 plays later from scrimmage, Jameis Crablegs Winston would look to go deep. He's got Deshaun I Only Go Deep Jackson, who on this play would break Jerry Rice's record for the most 60-yard touchdowns in NFL history. Touchdown Buccaneers. That's a nice touchdown, Jameis. You better keep up the good work. The Carolina Crips in the swoop zone once again. Cam Newton takes the snap. Release the ball, white man. Looking towards Devin Funchess. The ball's ricocheted in the air. It's caught by Kristen Blue Eyes White Privilege McCaffrey for the Panthers touchdown. Out in the home of the liberals, they don't even like guns, but if you're going to try to use them, at least take them off. Safety. 2 for your mistakes. Safety for the Rams. Back to OH. Ayo, the Buccaneers finally playing defense. Hell no. As Andy Dalton would find AJ Brown, AJ Red, AJ Blue, AJ Green in the end zone for the Bengals touchdown. The Seahawks would find themselves in the Rosso zone. Rosetta Stone Italian, motherfucker. As Russell Wilson would find his man in the back of the end zone to give his team a 2-touchdown lead. Back overseas we go. Blake Bortles takes a snap. He'd find Keelan Cole, but Team Rocket is in London because he's coughing up the ball. It's recovered by Malcolm Jenkins, and he's going to be down at the 45. The Kansas City Bloods in the swoop zone once again. Patrick Mahomes would find Sammy. I may have cut my dreadlocks, but I still have access to their powers. Watkins, who'd go into the end zone to give the Chiefs a 10-point lead. In Wentz, Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spend most of my days. I know we playing overseas and the jet lag hurts. Another touchdown thrown to Dallas. Go Dirt. Touchdown Eagles. Back in Oakland, Christopher Columbus's shoe shiner, Adam Vinatieri, would line up for a field goal for the Colts. He kicks it through the uprights, and it's good. And with this kick, there's a little bit of history. He becomes the all-time leader in points, passing Morton Anderson. Congratulations, old man. The Rams in the Aka zone. Rosetta Stone Japanese, motherfucker. As Jared Goff would find Joshua Reynolds in the end zone to finally get the Rams a touchdown. They would fail on the 2-point conversion to tie the game. They go into halftime 10-8. Back to Arrowhead Stadium we go. Law and Order Case Keenum takes the snap, looking towards the end zone. He's got a man with 2 first names, Tim Patrick, in the end zone to cut the Denver deficit to 2 points. Think fast. Big Ben finds Antonio Brown for the touchdown against the Cleveland Browns, and the touchdown Steelers. To kick off the second half, Patrick Mahomes takes the snap, and Beyonce must be singing because this is looking a lot like deja vu. As Sammy, I may have cut my dreadlocks, but I still have access to their powers. Watkins would go into the end zone once again for a Chiefs touchdown. Derek Vehicle takes the snap. He must have put the car on the ramp because he gets airborne and drives into the end zone for a Raiders touchdown. That's my quarterback. He's a real Gruden grinder right there. You thought I was going to trade him? Hell no. Not when he Gruden grinds like this. Peyton, sometimes I don't get a haircut because I'm too lazy to call my barber, would go into the end zone for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers touchdown. Back overseas we go. Carson Wentz looking to his left. He's got Wendell. My girlfriend left me because she said I had a small wood who would run the ball into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. Out in Pittsburgh, the left tackle for the Browns could never be an actor for Lion King on Broadway because Scar let go of Mufasa, but he did not let go of his defender as the hold would result in a safety. 2 for your mistakes, dummy. Steelers get the ball back. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, clitoris alert. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, clitoris alert. Woo, woo, woo. Upon the free kick, none of the Pittsburgh Steelers must have had their controllers plugged in as they forget to recover the ball. It's picked up by the Cleveland Browns at the 18-yard line. Roosevelt Nix, Ryan Swisser, and Antonio Brown must have been caught in some sort of genjutsu where they don't remember how to play football. When they kick the ball off, you're supposed to recover it. It's a live ball, you jackasses.
You big dummy.
Big dummy?
Big dummy.
You big dummy!
Back to Oakland we go. Andrew Lucky Charms takes the snap, looking towards the end zone. He's got his man Double E Eric Ebron in front of the pylon for the Indianapolis Colts touchdown. They would go for 2 points and they would score as they tie the game at 21-21. What kind of walk is that? Is this the runway? That's hella suspect. Matter of fact, it's not even suspect, it's guilty. Michael Sam is thoroughly enjoying the catwalk. Meanwhile, outside of his house,
He was all up in my stuff once. I told him, you better get that thing out of my ass or I'm gonna shit on it.
back to LA we go. Jared, I look like Ryan Gosling, and remember the Titans golf would connect with Todd. I'm heterosexual. I like girlies who'd run the ball into the end zone, activating his dreadlock powers for a 30-yard TD. Back to Soldier Field we go. The Bears in the period-colored zone. Mitch Trubisky finding Anthony Miller in the back of the end zone, submitting his application to the 10 toes down challenge for the Bears touchdown. Back to Arizona we go. CJ Beathard connects with Marquise Goodwin, and he's off to the races, running away from the Arizona defense the same way Stephen A. Smith's hairline runs away from his forehead. Touchdown 49ers. Back to Cincinnati we go. Jameis Crablegs Winston play action fake. He's got more giveaways than an Oprah episode as the ball's intercepted once again by the Cincinnati Bengals. Jameis, it's 3 interceptions. You already on the hot seat. It's not like you're gonna throw another one, right? Cleveland looking to capitalize on the kick recovery. Baker Mayfield takes the snap. He finds Callaway, who tells Cody Sensabaugh to hold my nuggets. Suck my dick! Touchdown Browns. 4th and 1 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes shovel pass. Kareem Hunt activating his dreadlock powers. Get your bitch ass off of me. Come here, Goomba. Takes 3 pills of Viagra, refuses to go down, and plows his way into the end zone for the Kansas City Chief touchdown. Think fast. Blake Bortles takes the snap, looking towards the end zone. He's got D.D. Westbrook submitting his application to the 10 toes down challenge for the Jacksonville Jaguars touchdown. Fuck the Eagles, move your shoulders. Fuck the Eagles, move your shoulders. They'd go for the 2-point conversion, but much like Payne, Blake Bortles and expecting him to produce, it absolutely failed. Here come the New York Giants, baby. 3rd and 18, bum ass Eli. I'm the 4th best football player in my family. Manning looking to go deep. He's got his man. He just so happens to play for the other team. It's intercepted by DJ Swearinger, who hasn't turned off his dreadlock powers, and he returns the ball all the way to the 41-yard line. Wait a minute, that's 2 picks for DJ Swearinger.
DJ Swearinger, I think he's going to pick off Eli 2 times.
He's a genius, man. A motherfucking genius.
The Steelers now find themselves in the Abang zone. Rosetta Stone Javanese, not Japanese, motherfucker, as James Conner would fight his way into the end zone to extend the Steelers' lead. Back to Cincinnati we go. Jameis Crablegs Winston takes the snap, and once again he's intercepted by the Cincinnati Bengals. Can I get a McPick-6? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Jameis Winston, you ain't shit! Touchdown Bengals! Jameis Winston! You turned over more balls than a man taking a shower. You threw more picks than a fight at Afrofest. You threw 4 interceptions and the game not even done yet, you damn bum. Take your helmet off. Find a seat on the bench. You're not playing anymore. Fitzmagic is coming back in the game. Put your motherfucking head back down. Everything is going according to plan. Jameis Winston's at the end of the bench just like Geno Smith in 2015. This is great. Nobody can stop me now. Fitzmagic is going into its 2nd phase. Welcome me back, boys. I'm glad to be in the presence of my brothers again. Think fast. Unlike a virgin on prom night, the Rams are scoring again as Josh Reynolds would score his 2nd touchdown on the day to extend the Rams' lead. Meanwhile, back in Oakland, Derek Vehicle takes the snap, looking towards his left on 3rd and 5, steps up in the pocket. He's got a man in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown to regain the lead. That's a Gruden grinder right there, baby. Back to the Meadowlands we go. Adrian, fuck out of here. Mark Ingram, I'm getting the handoff, but I was too busy thinking about an insult for you. I done fumbled the goddamn football. Peterson fumbles on the play. It's recovered by Olivier Vernon, who will return it all the way back to the 41-yard line. Back to Los Angeles we go. Ron Rodgers takes the snap, hands the ball to Jones, makes a move, and he's seeing more daylight than savings time as he'd go into the end zone to cut the Packers deficit to 3. The Ravens down by 20 points. Joe, the only thing elite about me is my Nike socks. Flacco would find Buck Allen, who'd go into the end zone to score for the Baltimore Ravens. Back to Kansas City we go. Law and Order Case Keenum finds his man over the middle for the Denver Broncos touchdown. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not! Back to Ford Field we go. Russell, I turned a hoe into a housewife. Wilson takes the snap. He hands the ball to Chris. If a male vehicle and a female vehicle somehow had sex and gave birth to a child, what would you call it? Carson! As Chris Carson would run the ball into the end zone to extend the Seahawks lead. Meanwhile in Soldier Field, Sam, I look like a Lego police officer. Darnold would find his man who would go into the end zone to cut the Bears lead to 7. Josh Rosen takes the snap. He'd find the Dreadlocks Hall of Famer as Larry Legend Fitzgerald goes into the end zone for the Arizona Cardinals touchdown. Indianapolis looking to even the score. They turn to touchdown, Marlon Mack. Back to the 3-1-3 we go. Matthew Stafford takes the snap, play action fake, looking towards the end zone. He's got Marvin Jones for his second touchdown on the day. But did this help the Lions come back and win? Absolutely not! Fitzmagic is back in the game, and his first magic act is unplugging the controllers of the Bengals defense as Mike Evans is wide open going into the end zone for a 72-yard Tampa Bay Buccaneers touchdown. If I had one more possession, I could have done that. Shut up, Jameis! You gave away more balls than a male prostitute. Sit your dumb ass down and shut your dumb ass up. Don't think about coming back into the game. Put your motherfucking head back down, because if you ever come back into the game, you only gonna be taking kneel downs, cause the Carolina Crips in the swoop zone once again. Release the ball, white man. Cam Newton dials voicemail, dials his own number, runs it into the end zone for the Panthers touchdown to extend their lead. In Wentz, Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spend most of my days. Man, the Jags really suck, and I know Duval is hurt. Yet another touchdown for Zachary Ertz. Back to Los Angeles we go. Ron Rodgers looking towards his right. He's got a man on Cinnabar Island burning the Rams secondary. It's Marquez Valdez-Scantling to give the Packers a 1-point lead. And out in Soldier Field, Jordan Howard will put the game away as he'd get the handoff, run it into the end zone, and clinch the game for the Chicago Bears. Think fast, the Jags with a chance to score. Blake Bortles finds DJ, but oh, he dropped the ball. He's asking, what happened to my hands? In this world of slut walks where harlots are running wild, are there any ladies who are still loyal? As Andrew Lucky Charms would find Jack Doyle, who'd go into the end zone to give the Colts the lead. Whoa, what happened to my Gruden grinders? Back to Arizona we go. Josh Rosen looking towards his left. He's got his man, but wait a minute.
I'm a Wario.
Meanwhile in the Meadowlands, Adrian, fuck out of here. Mark Ingram, I may have fumbled on my last highlight, but I'm out here bouncing back from adversity. I'm gonna beat down the Giants the same way I beat my kids. Peterson is off to the races, loose for a 64-yard touchdown. Back to Oakland we go, and nobody turned off the radio. Here come the New York Giants, baby. Bum-ass Eli, I'm the 4th best football player in my family. Manning would find Odell Beckham with a stupendous, gratuitous one-hand catch, and he'd be down at the 42. Out in Pittsburgh, it appears the Cleveland Browns may be participating in the Jeffrey Dahmer Necrophilia Challenge because they may be dead, but they're still getting fucked as James Conner would run it into the end zone and extend the Pittsburgh lead. Woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, clitoris alert, woo, woo, woo. Following a Legatron field goal to take the lead, the Rams to kick the ball back to the Packers. Hey, Ty Montgomery, what'd you have for breakfast? Oh, I had a bagel. Did you have it with cream cheese? No, they ran out. What'd you use? I put butter on it. Did you wash your hands? No, I forgot to. Oh, that makes sense. No wonder your hands smell like Butterfingers as he fumbles on the play. It's recovered by the Rams at the 20-yard line. Aaron Rodgers is ballistic on the sideline.
I cannot believe it.
Ty Ty Montgomery! You had a chance to give the ball back to Aaron Rodgers with 2 minutes left to go, and you fumble the game away. You goddamn bum! Hold on to the football! Put your motherfucking head back down! Listen, boys, when we get to the locker room, when Ty walks in, we gon' gang up on that son of a bitch! Make him feel every punch!
A few moments later.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back! Fight back!
Back to Cincinnati we go, 4th and 3 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Ryan Fitzpatrick takes the snap. He's got his man. Oh my God, he's gonna tie up the game. They'd go for 2. They would convert to even the game at 34-34 with a minute left to go. Jameis Winston! You lost your job by suspension, only to win it back from a terrible performance by Fitzpatrick, only to lose it again by a terrible performance from yourself. You came out here and was an interception machine looking like Nate Peterman. Get your head out of your ass. You might never get your job back. Well, judging by Fitzpatrick's history, you might just get it back before the end of the season. But nonetheless, for right now, put your motherfucking head back down. Back to Carolina we go. Lamar, I don't do cocaine, so don't call me Odom Jackson. Looking to go down the field. He's got Hayden Hurst who'd go into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not. Under a minute left to go, 3rd and goal for the Arizona Cardinals. Here comes Josh Rosen taking the snap. He's got Captain Kirk in the back of the end zone to give the Cardinals the lead. Here come the Giants, baby. Bum-ass Eli, I'm the 4th best football player in my family. Manning would look to his left. He's got Evan Ingram in the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Did this help them come back and win, though? Absolutely not! Back to Pittsburgh we go, where the necrophilia apparently has stopped as Baker Mayfield takes the snap, looking over the middle on 4th and 6. He's got a man in the end zone for the Browns touchdown. But did this help them come back and win? Absolutely not! 2nd and 10, 1 timeout remaining, 7 seconds left on the clock for CJ Beathard and the 49ers. He takes the snap.
Oh no. I know.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Cardinals lose. All you had to do was handle the snap, CJ. 5 seconds left to play. 44-yard field goal to win the game for the Cincinnati Bengals. Randy Bullock lines up for the kick, knocks it through the uprights, and it's good. Fitzmagic wasn't enough to lead a comeback for the Buccaneers, but it was enough to take Jameis Winston's job. But for the Buccaneers, Packers, 49ers, Raiders, Giants, Jets, Lions, Browns, Broncos, Ravens, and Jaguars. Take out your Metro cards and get aboard the L train. Why aren't you following me? Why haven't you subscribed already? You don't hear this shit? I'm hilarious.
What the hell wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
So what's on?
You big dummy! Nancy! Nancy! Hold my nuggets. Suck my dick!